Day 2, channeling from Source. Welcome. Yesterday, we explained truth. Number 1, the most important, the key to all that you want, that you search, that you long for, that you want to manifest, create. We are one. You are one. I am that I am. Right now, we're inviting you to feel through your breath the connection, all the higher aspects of who you are, and allow your heart to expand and soften your body and quiet the mind. Your mind will wonder how long, why. Just allow your awareness to observe the mind, contain it, and feel the spaciousness of who you really are. And bask and play and really enjoy that expansion, feeling that inner peace, that joy for no reason. That is a very important point, for no reason other than the fact that you exist. Dear one, you are because you exist. So, day 2 is the opportunity to clarify about what creation is. Your first creation was incarnating in a body to become the embodiment of Source and have a unique experience. You had to become an individual self. And from that individuality, you can experience the world you created. But I didn't create this world, some of you will think, or even utter with some level of anger, because this world is not created in my image. Well, to this, we can only answer yes and no. For the first act of creation is your incarnation in this world. Yes, you did, on some level that you are not aware of, choose to come and experience this world. Did you create it solely, totally? You are part of a collective consciousness, therefore you are part of its creation. Where you become the creator of your experience is in the choices you make for yourself. For nothing outside of this world is real. Nothing outside of this world is real. You make it real in how you connect with it, in how you react to it or not. What do we mean by that? Anything that you see, touch, hear, feel, goes through your filter, the filter of your body, the filter of your senses, the filter of your mind, which creates your individuality. And there's always an appreciation. Oh, I like this music. I like the sounds of the birds chirping in the woods, the wind blowing in the leaves. Ooh, I don't like that child screaming, that man angry. I love the soft touch of velvet, the feel of the sun on my skin. I don't like that texture, that fruit, that vegetable. Everything you experience is filtered through your mind, your body, and it's meant to be this way to some extent. But as life sends you more and more experiences, as you are gaining mastery over yourself, every experience is a new opportunity to discover who you are, to agree with what you've inferred until now and use as a reference, or to actually explore whether it works for you or not and choose from that point that it's not serving you any longer. And you can let it go because, let's face it, even science is only true until it's not true anymore. A new discovery has come which brings more understanding, more awareness. It is the same for your evolution and in everything that happens to you and experiences. Emotions and thoughts are the prime ingredients of your creation, with a third one that we'll mention in a minute. Everything that you can look at in your environment started from a thought. A thought is the design, the plan, the momentum for action. It starts in the ether, in the mind of somebody. It's a point of creation, a probability in a field of infinite potentiality. Something, somebody, somewhere, at some time, collapses that wave function into an idea. Then it needs to be fueled in the material world by emotions. That's what emotions are about. They are the fuel to your creations, and that's where it becomes tricky. It becomes fascinating because your emotions are driven by your unconscious. 95% of who you are unconscious. And a lot of the time, you're on automatic pilot, regurgitating the emotions from the past in the same cycle of unconscious, automatic, programmed reaction. And again, as we said, we're not judging. This was meant for a reason. You need an unconscious mind in order to grow, in order to learn, in order to retain the growing, in order to allow you to protect yourself from the traumas and dangers of life. It is very complex. But these automatic reactions at some point, they become painful. You suffer from them because they're not working. They're not serving you. That is the key. Suffering is not a punishment. Suffering is a key, is a signpost like any other emotions which you call negative. They're there to show you the way. The suffering is saying, this is not working for you anymore. You are big enough, strong enough, mature enough to drop the armor, to drop the shield, to drop the walls of protection, to open your wings and fly, to feel your sense of self, to go deep dive into your authenticity, to feel the whole of who you are and become excited, become ecstatic, become passionate about living life to the full. So, what do you do with this? Become aware of your emotions. Learn to master your emotions. And from the emotion, inquire into what thought triggered that emotion. Always starts from a thought, a belief, a generalization about the world, about health, about money, about body appearance, about anything. The emotion is the signpost. Become aware of it, detach from it, and then try to see where it comes from. What is the thought, the belief that nourishes this emotion? And once you are there, which might need to be done through a third person, a professional person, a friend, somebody who has the capacity to listen. Once you're there, observe all of it from the point of neutrality. As you can expand, open, feel the spaciousness of who you are, know that you can contain it because you are so spacious. This only occupies a very small space of your self. Therefore, you have all that it takes to honor it, to embrace it, to be with it. And as you do that, from the level of the heart, neutrality, no judgment, you will feel that the emotional intensity has no choice but fade away. Yes, it takes practice. Yes, it takes time. And it takes initially a conscious decision, but the rewards for this will be beyond your wildest dreams. We love you beyond words and beyond worlds. Thank you. Namaste.